144 votes. In Matayos, there were 3,577 votes for Paul Otuoma, for Ojaamong, while for Paul Otuoma, they had 11,420 votes. In Teso North, where there was a bit of a gap between the two candidates, we had Paul Otuoma at 3,303, while Sospeter Ojaamong had 33,349 votes. In Budalangi, there was 1,907 for Ojaamong, while 5,580 for Paul Otuoma and among other constituencies. Of course, the supporters are not extremely excited.
Yeah. Can you tell me? Yeah. That means that the people who voted in Teso South are more than what they are registered with IBC. Are you understanding? That is one. So that automatically tells you the ballot boxes that we have been looking for now has been confirmed. If you look at Teso North, he's also talking of having gotten 33,000. Yeah? Again, look at the registered voters. And then you look at the voter turnout. Like in Teso South, it's of more than 100%. In Teso North, I think it should be above 80%. So in the two constituencies, Ojaamong has gotten, that was 44 plus 30, that is around 80,000 votes in the two constituencies. And he has ended up with a total of 92. So subtract that, yeah, and do the percentage. And anybody, even with some primary or nursery intelligence, it can just tell you that, anybody, even with even nursery intelligence, can tell you to him, as I told you, was just trying to set up an exercise to justify his plan B, that he got votes. But you can automatically see these are the ballot boxes. We have been saying they have been stuffed. Now count the total votes I got. It was 63,000. And you can see the average across the whole count. Yeah? And look at even the voting in the stations. Automatically, it tells you that he's just trying to set up a controversy, so that he can execute his plan B. Yeah. But for myself, I'm very confident that the will of the people of Busia is going to prevail. And you remember I had told you that in our tallying, we had around 70,000. And you can see it has been confirmed that from what he has himself is around 63. Yeah? And I had given you that figure of around 70. And I had given you Ojaamong's figure of just around 40. Now you can see the variance from 40 to 92. Those are the 60,000 votes or almost 50,000 votes that I've been telling you about, that don't make any sense.
So what next for Paul Otuoma in ODM?
I think what next, now that it has been announced, I still believe that I don't want to respond because, as I told you, you can see the total fallacy of such a thing. I'm even surprised that somebody of Justice Juma's caliber, can prevail over such a thing, even without questioning his officers on the ground, because he's saying they have just given him phone calls. So I think maybe there'll be a process to verify this and all that, and that will help us.